I feel for you. I think I love you. Shaka Khan? Checking in on the Chaka Khan here on Friday. It's Expiration Friday, April 21st. Farm Field Internet is having some problems. I've got the old connected to the phone hotspot internet rolling. Speaking of hotspot, let's take a look at some action that we were concerned with. One of them is the Tesla credit spread. At the very moment, Tesla is cooperating with us on the credit spread, and I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I want to check a con my way on out of this trade, boy. I don't want to be watching this all day. You know what I'm saying? So let's review that order. Hopefully, we can just close this thing right out. Do I expect a credit or a debit? It's going to be a debit. I'll pay to play $10 bills to get out of this position on the Tesla. Continue that, if you will. And what do we see here? What do we see here? We got them filled and we're out for $10. What did we collect? We collected 65. So it's a $55 net profit on a trade that I thought could possibly and maybe even likely was going to take gas. But right now we got Tesla up 163.95 for the day. So it is in the green, but just barely. And I don't want to be nervous biting my nails all day, so we'll get out of that. The other one that we were concerned with was the $18 puts on AT and the T, and currently it's trading at 1835, up 3.95%. So that did exactly what we hoped it would do, and that was to bounce off of that overreaction yesterday. But it doesn't mean I'm not still nervous. So what do we have? 5 of those. Huh. I'm just gonna take whatever profit I can get. How's that sound? So for this moment, it would be I would have to trade out of it at full boat, would be $15 to get out, which would only result in a net of $10. But that's $10 you didn't have, right, Bart? It is. It's $10 that I didn't have. I'm not looking to roll it, not looking to do anything. I'll just take the $10 and hand it over to Sparkle Barbie and she can go get a Starbucks. What do you think? Let's do it. Let's close it out so we have a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We'll release $9,000 in collateral and put the whopping $10 bills in our pocket. But even that, so today's what, the 21st, right? So it's 2 days. Is there any kind of math that works on the $10? So we net profit of $10 divided by 9,000, right? We divide it by only 2 days because that's how long we were in the trade, annualize it by 365. So it's still a 20% annualized return. And again, $10 is $10. 10 lovely dollars. I'd rather take him green than take gas and go red on those trades. So those two, again, those two are off the table. I'm already feeling way better than I was going into the trading day. Now then, Bank of America letting them ride. Coterra. So is Coterra down again today? Let's see where Coterra lies. Currently, the price is $25.61. So it still could threaten. It still could threaten the $26 call. Could be an opportunity to roll that. What would the credit be, or what would the debit be? Is it a penny or more? Yeah, 1 penny is all they're looking to debit me for a roll. So, and it is in the green today, so we might be able to get some dollar bills just for a simple roll of the barrel. Mm-hmm. Why are you so silent, Bart? Can you hear the squirrel in my brain on the little treadmill? Trying to think this through. Why wouldn't I roll it? I guess it's more likely the question. To roll or not to roll? What is it? Coterra Energy. I think they're paying us again soon, aren't they? Aren't they? we already have the ex-dividend date accomplished, but I think I still have a payday coming from them. So it's saying I got paid on March 30th. I'm probably confusing it with another one of my sweethearts, but let's see, because they had a double dip, didn't they? Yeah, but they paid both of them to you. Yeah, you're right. So the next one will be, according to the math, the next one is as early as next month, the next ex dividend date. And are they going to pay two again, special and quarterly? I bet they do. So let's look to roll it past that mid-May. Why don't we go out to the 19th? I think that's where we rolled the other Coterra call that we had. I think we rolled that out to the 19th. I mean, yeah, that's it, the 19th of May. Let's see what kind of action we can get there. Oh, yeah, there's our 5 right there. There's our 5. So let's do that. Let's just roll it out at the $26 because I think our cost basis is, what is it? Is it 24 something? Is it 24 something? I put this thing together. Let's see if we can just look at this. Let's look at the Bart Divi portfolio. And this is based on just the stocks that we own inside of the Robinhood account only. I didn't want to confuse you or myself by putting this little sweetheart together. Where is Coterra? Right there. It says our cost basis, or not even our cost basis, the price that we paid was there it is, $24.76. So we paid $24.76. So we'd still be looking like a real sweetheart at $26 and collect a nice amount of premium, $144 bills. Let's do it. Let's roll out the barrel, likely qualify for that next dividend, and just sit on the stock for the next 30 days because it's only 28 days out. Man, time's flying. It is flying. It reminds me that, let's see, we might be able to get some. No, I'll take 70 because I want to just close that right now. Is that what's on there? 70? Just roll that out right now. And that's filled. We got that going for us. But the fact that time flies reminds me, my girls. My girls will be leaving for Wyoming in just a couple of weeks. They'll be leaving in just a couple of weeks for Wyoming for the entire summer. So I'm going to miss them dearly because they are my two sweetheart girls. Whoa, look at this 427 SPY. Nearly 80% profit. Nearly 80%. And we like to look at these trades at 50+% in the profit. So what did we collect? We collected $97. What would it cost to get out? Full boat would be 21, right? 21 on, it's only one contract. So I'll take that. I'll take the net between those two. What do you think? Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's close this for fun and profit. That would keep our streak alive on the SPY 14 days to expiration trades. Why isn't that filled? Why has that not filled? I ask you. Oh, I see. Now it's saying that the bid ask is 19 to 21. We're going to leave it on for right now because if SPY dips a little bit more, that thing will sell. That thing will close. Currently at 411.03 and on its way downtown to Chinatown. We'll just keep that on the board. What else we got? What else is cooking? And guess what? We get to take Tesla right off the board. Bye, bye, bye. Out of that one. Boy. And what is EOG doing? Is it up today? If it's up, we'll roll out the barrel. If it's down, we'll just let it. It's down, so we don't have to do anything with that. We'll let it expire at 100% profitability. Johnson & Johnson, how are you doing? They are down just barely, but they're at 163.35, so we're good to go today unless the market does something silly. So we'll let that expire at this point. The Coca-Cola, that's definitely on the rolling board. Yeah, it's on the rolling board. We'll roll that. Let's roll it right now. What are they going to ask for on a debit to roll that? 87 cents. So we're not going to be well, we could roll it at the same number a week out. We could roll it at the same number. What type of credit would that put on us? That would, and let's just base it on the 63 and not our cost basis. Let's just base it on the 63 for easy math. $42 divided by 6,300 equals this, divided by 7 days, multiplied by 365. That's 34.7% on our money. We already own the asset. We do like Coca-Cola. We don't have to let it go. We would be letting it go at a profit, but why not roll it again for another week? It's a bit of a bear strategy, right, Brian? Brian put that in my mind, the bear strategy, because this is a bear strategy if I'm rolling it to 63 when it's currently at 63.85. I have no idea what Coca-Cola is going to do in the next 7 days. But if it goes down and under the 63, then we're good to go, safe, and let it expire at full profit. If not, we could roll that thing again. Roll out the barrel. So what do we have to do to fill it? So the 41's a low likelihood. What's the 40? 40 is a medium. Can we put $40 in our pocket? Close today and roll to next week. I'm literally holding my breath again. Let's replace the order. I don't want to stack up a bunch of pending orders, do you? No, I don't, because I don't really want to watch it all day. I have, what were we doing? A week out, right? See, that's already dropped. I've got 2 to 3 Cubs games that I'm still behind. I'm really liking them. I'm really, really liking those Cubbies of mine. So 39, can we do do we hear 39 on the covered call roll? $39 bills going once, going twice. How dare you? How dare you not fill? Bart, you're boring me. Get it filled and move on. Okay, I will. I will get it filled this time. What do you think? I'll get it filled. We'll just put $35 in our pocket. That's going to fill. I know it. I know that we're going to fill that, and that's $35 more that Sparkle can take to Mexico. She is leaving Sunday, so I'll drive her cousin Kristen, and her aunt Kathy to Midway Airport Sunday morning. They'll head to the Mexico. Beautiful little resort. I can't think of the name for the life of me right now. It is literally a little resort. So I can't wait to get the feedback from her on how that resort is, and is it something we need to consider, just her and I, or us, some other couple friends. But in the meantime, okay, Bank of America letting it ride, EOG letting it ride, Ford letting it ride. We may look at Ford on some puts. Are they down again today? They are. They're at 11.76, down nearly 1%. So let's go to the stock, take a look at it. Just the last couple of days, what has it been doing besides going down? Whoa. So today at open, it went downtown to Chinatown. In the last week, they're down 6%. That's plural, right, Bart? Yeah, they're down 6%. My average cost is way up here at $13.36, not including all the money I've collected in dividends and option premiums. I like Ford. I do. I like Ford. I have a 1991 Ford Mustang GT convertible that I'm actually picking up tomorrow. So I'm going to pick that up out of storage. It's in one of my buddy's pole barns. So we'll go get that. And old kid 3 is like, I'm coming with you tomorrow. I'm driving the GT home. You know, he's got that permit now. So I'll probably let him do that. And should we look at some puts on the old Ford. What kind of action can we get? Sell put. Let's make sure. I know I looked at their earnings schedule yesterday. I want to say it's May 5th or so, isn't it? Let's look. Look up the Ford. Check on their earnings date. It is May 2nd. May 2nd. So we could trade a week. Normally Ford doesn't have much action on their options. Let's look 7 days out just to see if there's any action. $11, that isn't terrible action when you do the math, because it's only 7 days out. 7 cents on $11. 7 cents, $11 divided by the 7 days, right? Multiplied by the 365. That's 33% annualized. And we like to be over 20. And that's still before earnings, right? Because earnings is May 2nd. And we still get some volatility action because of what's happening not only with the stock right now, but also that upcoming earnings report. So let's just see what's up here. We like Ford in general. They pay what, a four something dividend. Till they don't, Bart. Remember when they cut their dividend? I do. So they have a 463 on the dividend yield. Dividend theory says what? Dividend yield theory says that it's currently underpriced because their 4-year average is 4.05%. They're showing a forward at 505. Is that based on this current low stock price? Correct. Let's do the math to make sure we know how to figure dividend yield. So if we look at the annual payout of 55 cents, and then we divide that by the current price of 11.76, we end up with 4.67% on the dividend yield. So at the current price, it's just a few ticks higher dividend yield. So that makes me feel fairly comfortable with putting some $11 puts in play on a company that we like. They're really making a nice move for the big old school companies. They're really making a nice move in the EV category. So $35 bills. Let's just see what's up. Put $5,500 in collateral on the side there. It's only a 7-day trade. So right now we like that trade. We'll see how it operates for us. I swear I just heard the doorbell. Who would be ringing me a doorbell? Well, we're going to check. I better go check in very soon. We got plenty of action, more things to do. Very excited about closing the Tesla and the AT&T. So I'll be right back in the next video.